You know, what makes the United States great is its ideas, its founding ideas and its processes. That's more important than the outcomes.
Oh, ideas? Let's discuss ideas.
Confederate flag means something beyond, perhaps completely apart from, racism or its racist history.
You mean your ideas of racism, right, Will?
I want you to think about what the Democratic Party has embraced over the past couple of years. By embracing Black Lives Matter, they've rejected some of those ideals like individualism and merit openly. Anybody that doubts that, look at what Black Lives Matter espouses.
See what I mean? If Will Cain were a woman,
Black lives don't matter at all to me.
this would be him.
So rejecting our founding ideas, our ideals. What more, when we look at the rejection of concepts like due process, constitutionalism, you just got a 3-day course in how the left finds their policies more important than constitutional procedure.
Constitutional procedure? My man, by that logic,
Can you hold up what you've been referring to in answering our questions?
she is disqualified from applying for the job she will have.
And when we see that court packing is yet another rejection of that process, Brian, we are rejecting, or at least the Democratic Party is, not just our founding ideals, but our processes.
Court packing, Will. Mitch McConnell rejected every Obama judge, including Merrick Garland, and has enabled Trump to pack the courts with 218 judges, only one being black. But go off.
What comes next? Brian, this sets us up for a tyrant to come along and take advantage of all of this rejection. Rejection of our ideas, rejection of our processes, no protection when the tyrant comes.
Will Cain is a blowhard fascist grifter who touts fear-mongering tactics to ramp up the racists in this country. We knew who he was prior to ESPN. Oh, and his point about tyrants and Black Lives Matter being a detriment to society, well, I guess we just disagree, Will.
And in the process of you cloaking yourself in this clear morality that anyone that has even the slightest bit of nuance of disagreement with you is somehow evil, in the process of you doing this preening, this peacocking on TV, you don't hear a single thing that somebody says to you. You're offended by me questioning your listening skills when you question the very morality of someone who disagrees with you, yet you get to be offended.
Suddenly we are what Will Cain claims to be the victim of? What an unintelligent asshole this guy is. Remember when he said this?
And by the way, it wasn't just the Steelers that were the pawns, the Buffalo Bills. He depressed his own value. I mean, I don't want to be inflammatory here, but it's like a suicide bomber. He was willing to take down the entire organization in order for his own individual benefit.
Comparing a black football player to a terrorist? Or how about his take on Trayvon Martin?
No. See, you shifted the debate to racial profiling, and that's not the conversation we were having. You're asking me to come on TV and be irrational.
What I really find irrational is your difficulty in even talking about race. Your difficulty when it felt
Race
forced.
hasn't even been part of this conversation
Race
so far.
is always part of this conversation. That's the problem. You're trying to put these items into vacuums as if they're individuals and separated. They're not.
Flat out despicable. Don't say we didn't warn you all of him. How about his defense of Kate Smith?
It's an absolute and utter fool's errand to go back through history, decades, someone who's been passed away for 30 years, incidents which occurred 8 decades ago, and apply modern historical standards to something you can almost reach a century.
Again, defending racism. How many examples are we at now? I've lost count. A Republican through and through is Will Cain.
I'm tired of you not listening to me. One of your great failings is your inability to see the intellectual response in the global warming debate. The response which is, you can't predict the future.
Well, then why do anything?
Lame. Well, why do anything?
You can't predict the future, so why should we do anything?
Thousands, millions of variables dictating what the climate will be 100 years from now, and you're going to give me the Celsius it will be? That is intellectually dishonest.
What are you talking about?
Stop talking. Everybody's offended all the time. From the Fighting Irish to the Redskins, everybody's offended.
That is spoken like a true white guy.
Maybe. That's what I am.
Would you put your kids, would you have them grow up in a world where the oil and gas industry is writing environmental policy? Are you happy with that future?
See, you guys always box your
No, seriously.
My argument is not that there's no such thing as offensive words. It's how you react to them. You don't shut people up because you disagree or found something they said somewhat offensive. You roll on.
Will Cain, here's my short analysis. Nothing more than a racist in modern day society where the hood doesn't necessarily have to remain on. We knew who he was and who he has always been. Just follow the pattern and track record of his ascension. And if you do, you'll conclude, as we just have, it did not come from a place of morality or of the inclusion of others. It came from hate. It came from blaming non-white people. That's Will Cain. That's the Will Cain way. Always has been, always will be.